limited liability companies don't really lend themselves to going public. If you know that one of your strategies is to attract investment, you might want to check, but a lot of investors don't like investing in limited liability companies.
Ordinarily, venture capital firms insist on doing business with corporations.
And while sometimes they will invest in limited liability companies, it's clearly not their preference.
Venture capitalists prefer corporations because they're more familiar with how corporation law works, and they know what their rights are.
Venture capitalists maintain their influence over the corporation through a class of preferred stock that gives them seats on the board of directors, preferences in the event of liquidation.
Most of the questions about who's entitled to run the corporation, how you elect the board of directors, who gets to hire and fire the officers, those questions are all pretty well answered by statutory law and case law.
In an LLC, it's much more flexible. You don't have those rigid types of rules.
With partnerships and limited liability companies, many of those questions depend on the exact wording in the contract, and it sometimes makes outside investors very nervous to be dealing with a unique document that has never been interpreted by the courts before.
If you know that your exit strategy is to go public, many times you wouldn't start out forming your limited liability company. You'd form a corporation.
It's very easy to turn an LLC into a corporation if you need to do so. But from a tax point of view, it's a one-way street. You cannot go from being a corporation to being an LLC without adverse tax consequences that you really would not have to suffer if you simply started out with the LLC form.